Hi, Assalamu alaikum and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're doing great. My name is Satrih and I am an English teacher of Senior High School 8, Kandari. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to present to you my training proposal on tech tools for enhancing students' reading motivation and engagement. So, in order to get a clear picture of the observable challenges in our teaching and learning process, and to get to know what topic or issue my potential training participants would be interested in, I have conducted a needs analysis, and the result was encouraging. As we all can see here, 5 out of 8 or 62.5% of the responders believe that students' motivation is the most challenging part in their teaching and learning process. Amazingly, 7 out of 8 or 87.5% of the responders are interested in the topic of tech tools for enhancing students' reading motivation and engagement. So I'm good to go for it. So now our problem is clear, and my training proposal is offering a solution which I believe will benefit the participants a lot. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as I have stated earlier, I am conducting a training session on tech tools for enhancing students' reading motivation and engagement. You might want to ask, what will the participants learn from the training? Well, they will learn how the tech tools can enhance students' reading motivation and engagement, and of course, they will learn how to use them, and finally be able to plan their classroom reading activities in which they will integrate the tech tools to help their students to achieve their learning goals. With that being said, by the end of the training session, my participants will be able to use specific tech tools specifically related to reading activities so that it may help to enhance students' motivation and engagement. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for more detailed information, here is my training outline. Let's start with the objectives. So there will be 4 units to be learned, and by the end of each unit, participants will be able to explain the purpose and features of MindMaster in Newsela, demonstrate how to access MindMaster in Newsela, perform basic tasks in MindMaster in Newsela, use MindMaster to organize information or to make a document outline, use Newsela to create a reading class, explore suitable reading articles, and create reading assignments. Explain how MindMaster in Newsela can enhance reading motivation and engagement. And finally, plan reading tasks to be implemented in their real classrooms integrated with tech tools like MindMaster and Newsela. Now, these objectives can be achieved through activities that include getting modules or handouts and following the trainer's explanation on the tech tools. Participants will also turn their devices like laptop or notebook on and follow the trainer's demonstration. In teams, they will select a book or an article to discuss the information organization or the outline to be presented with MindMaster. And then individually, they will create a reading class, choose a reading article to create assignment with Newsela. And then in teams, they will also browse articles on how to enhance reading motivation and engagement and discuss to make connections between the information from the articles and the using of MindMaster as well as Newsela. They will also write the report of their discussion result. So yeah, it's like learning by doing, right? And individually, participants will create a plan for reading tasks related to their teaching context by integrating MindMaster and Newsela. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope my training outline is clear enough. So now we can talk about the logistics. This will answer your questions about who will join the training, when will the training be held, where and how. Okay, answers. English teachers in middle and secondary schools can definitely join. But also other subject area teachers with ID skills can join. You know, all subjects area actually have reading activities, right? And with their IT skills, they can also help me during the training, I guess. And then we choose Saturday and Sunday. That would be the weekend, October 23 until 24, 2021. Each day will start at 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. That's going to be, or that will be 7 hours per day. That also will be 14 hours total. It's a 2 days work. It's a 2 day workshop. So where is, well, it will be at Senior High School 8 Kandari, more specifically in the teacher's room. It's quite large, it's quite spacious for more than 50 people. And also how? Well, I will need a projector, of course, and then I will need to provide reading materials in case that maybe some participants will not be able to keep up to search their own reading material. So I will need to provide them at least maybe a few from my collection. And then I will also need to provide handouts, worksheets, and of course we need internet access. Yeah, we do have Wi-Fi at school, but I would like to recommend that each participant will be ready with their own data package as well, in case that our Wi-Fi will not be able to afford like all of us. And also for this, I believe that the budget with like 1 million rupiah would be enough. That will cover the photocopies, and I'm also thinking about giving prizes and when doing quizzes or doing great presentation. And of course my participants will need certificates. So yeah, with that amount of budget, I think it will be enough, and I will really appreciate if you would like to help me with that. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, I know you might also be asking about how I will assess and evaluate the training process. So here they are. My assessment plan will include answering quizzes, demonstration of some basic ability in operating the TAC tools, and then creation of reading tasks and product presentation. While the course evaluation in general will be goal-based evaluation, that means I will evaluate my participants' ability in using the tech tools for their classroom reading activities to help enhance their students' motivation and engagement. All right, dear ladies and gentlemen, finally we are about to reach the end of this valuable meeting. I would like to state that my training proposal is on tech tools for enhancing students' reading motivation and engagement. This is based on the result of my needs analysis that showed students' low motivation and engagement is the most challenging part in our teaching, and that most of the teachers are interested in tech tools. So here I come up with a solution, which I think is the best. Why? Well, if the teachers become more digitally literate, know how to integrate technology in their classrooms, they will be able to be the role models for their students. They will also learn that today's technology is meant to help them create more active learning without forgetting the core of education itself. Say, for example, reading, right? And also, it has been proven that educational technology can bring students back to their real educational life activities, such as reading, to help them think critically, inspire them to be creative, and improve their vocabulary. There are a lot more benefits I cannot mention here, but I'm sure these three have represented everything. So thank you so much for giving me your time and for any kind of supports you'd like to provide me with in order to make these proposed training successful. Again, thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum and enjoy the rest of the day.